everybody, and welcome to a new episode of Ridertown Radio.
Hey! Shut up! It's my show now, okay? I'm stealing it from you, because you stole it from me. It's my idea. Mine. Cue the roll call! Wait! Shit!
Yes, tonight is going to be a fun one, folks, because, as you can tell, we have a guest in the house. Again. They keep sneaking in, I don't know how.
Well, maybe you should fucking not open the door for everyone who knocks. Girl Guide cookies! Oh yeah, the 7-foot man is selling Girl Guide cookies. That's a fucking good job. Open the fucking door. Let me in. It's fucking cold out here.
Who was in charge of the door this week?
So some small furry
God
thing.
damn you,
named
Elbow.
Doggy Kruger. He opened the door. If you want to know about Doggy Kruger, go check out Castranger.
It's hard to lock a revolving door.
Guys,
No,
it was
it's not.
obviously
You need a
Decade's fault.
stick. You put a stick in the door. That's how you fucking lock it. You are the dumbest motherfucker I have ever
Blame
met.
Decade.
But yes, folks, we have a very special guest, the Zordon of Castranger, the show that we kind of span ourselves off of.
Spun, more like fucking like duplicated,
Same.
cloned, if you will.
The fan
Okay.
version, whatever.
It's okay. It's okay. We let you out of the cloning vats eventually.
Yes, we have Silvercaster here, so...
So,
Is that why I have 3 eyes?
no, that's the reason why you have 3 eyes is because you're an abomination of nature.
Ah, okay.
It's okay. I have 2 heads. One of them has 1 eye.
And
Yeah.
it's around your waist, right?
And it extends. Extend! I put a ring on it. And ring on it.
Oh, there's a picture I saw where it's that
I can
scene.
fuck your sister from another town. Another Rider town? Ah!
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's an image I saw where it's like that scene from the previews for the Ghost Drive movie where Kiriko's holding up the hand with the ring.
Oh, yeah.
And they photoshopped
yeah.
the infinity ring on it.
The one I saw was they photoshopped the please ring on it because she needs mana because she's useless.
Oh.
Oof.
Shots fired. Oh, shit. I'm in your house.
Well, as long as the giant orange metal snake doesn't get loose, I think we're good.
My dick?
Unless your dick is Noble's Advent Monster, okay.
That'd be a really weird way to get weapons. I'm gonna say that right now.
You gotta jerk me off and like cum becomes your weapon.
Oh.
Oh my.
Alright, enough of that. Let's move on to Drive. Wait, shit.
Yes, let's talk about Ghost.
Oh, man. The things I have to say about Ghost. Insert Castranger here.
Yes, folks. Silvercaster here was on Castranger the day before we recorded this, so he's doing double duty with Ghost today.
All I can say about Ghost is the same thing I said in Castranger. It's fucking shitty. The doll needs to die, and what the fuck is a goddamn Billy the Kid thing doing in a goddamn Japanese show?
What's
Same
Robin
thing
Hood
that
doing?
Newton and Edison are there for, to please the American viewers.
But they make sense. But Billy the Kid wasn't even a real thing.
Neither was
Yeah, he
Robin
was.
Hood, kind of.
At least it wasn't Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
I
that
guess.
is there.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's stupid. The whole premise of the show and this whole episode was pretty lame.
Yeah, because come on now. We all know Ishinomori isn't a real person.
Yep.
Oh man. Okay. So what do you guys have to say? And then I'll jucked in with some witty banter.
Well, I guess first thing I should address is last week we mentioned that the timer was on like 16 days, but that's because neither of us decided to look at the website and realized that they had a sub screw up. Because we always call out the timer on like every episode.
Well, yeah, because he has 22 days left now, doesn't he?
Yeah. But like last week, the suburbs messed up. It said 16, but it was actually supposed to be 26.
I still want to know where he's going in between these episodes, because apparently it's like 10 days every episode. And like, is he going to like girls' changing rooms and like looking in? Like, is he going to the bathrooms and like looking straight up, like right up the cooch of girls? Like, I don't understand, because that's the thing. That's shit I would do if I was invisible. Fuck yeah. But
I'm pretty sure most of us could do that if we had
but,
that
like,
power.
But like,
I mean, some of us have mirrors we can walk through.
Yeah, but you're still
okay.
tangible and visible.
You're going through a mirror into a world where a spider demon can pull you through. So I'm not gonna. Here's the thing. You are based off of Ryuki, right? Which apparently is a running joke that it doesn't exist, but it exists in my timeline because I'm here. Deal with it.
Reality is warping. What is happening?
It's because I'm here. As I'm here, I'm creating
He's
a gravity.
Decade.
Yeah, I'm basically Decade, except better. And not pink. I'm blue. I'm the other guy. I'm the other guy. But like, you're going into a mirror world where the regular world is normal and the mirror world is not. Well, if you take Dragon Knight into effect, the normal world is not normal and the mirror world is normal. So you're just going from normal to normal because you're going into the mirror world, which ends up in Dragon Knight.
I mean, I'd be the only person not cardboard there, so there's a plus.
That's true. That is very true.
I'm basically just a zombie.
That's fine with me.
That is true.
Yep, because he's an Orphanoch.
Yeah, he's our Organoch.
Oh man, do I have the shit to say today, man? let's just move on with Drive. I mean, Ghost. Sorry, I keep talking about Drive because it's a better show.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's like it's true.
Yeah, you think?
Because it is.
Man, you know what? They should have done Ghost at the same time as the Ninja. Not the Ninja, I mean Tokuger. At least they have two fucking puppets. They could fight each other. They could be like Puppet Rider versus Puppet Sentai.
No, you know what the worst
he
part
turns
is?
into the Orange Ranger in Tokuger, right? The puppet.
Yeah.
So that would be a whole year that I wouldn't be watching any Toku, like it is right now. But like it.
The sad part is they had Ticket turn into Tokuichi or whatever Rokugo and fight another puppet.
Yeah, but that was in a movie, right?
Movie, hyper battle, whatever it was.
Yeah, but what I mean is they could have had the eye floaty piece of shit looks like a fucking sperm, like around, and like he flies there and he's like, "Hey you, I'm the only puppet in this Toku series." Oh yeah, well fuck you, I'm a puppet too, bitch. And they just like they start fighting and then they start making out and then the show crossovers.
And then Ank's hand just comes in and fucks all of them.
And then fists.
Because Ank's hand is the only good puppet in Toku.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yo, I was watching the
HD
remake of O's. Sorry to cut you off there for a second.
Yeah,
I'll let you go after this. But I was watching the HD remake of O's because they did release the Blu-rays. You could actually see the fucking strings that they used for in the HD version. They didn't edit them out.
Really?
It's fucking terrifying. Like, they have, like, these silver strings because they wanted to make it clash with the background so they can edit it out in post, but they didn't in the Blu-rays.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's the one of the strings is wrapped around the middle finger, and one of them is wrapped around the thumb, and the other one's wrapped around the back, where the hand would go into.
Yeah.
So.
And the thing I just wanted to mention is, it's sad, but, Urizen is such an annoying character and does literally nothing but just basically bounce around, but he's getting a goddamn figure art. He's a first release item he's a first order item if you get the Ghost figure art.
Well, of course, because you have to have him to pose next to your Ghost figure. Duh.
If I get that thing, I'm gonna just take it in my backyard and make a fire ring, and I'm just gonna burn that thing because it's annoying as hell.
No, what you need to do, this is what you need to do. Go out and buy 53,000 sparklers. And then wrap the sparklers around his body. Yeah, exactly 53,000. Because any more than that, and you are risking, your entire neighborhood of a flash fire. And any less than that, and it's not bright enough to light up the night and day. Because 53,000 is about the equivalent of like a bomb.
This is like, this is like some Decamaster bullshit. I gotta get a certain number of items.
So do that. Do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams, man.
Well, I don't plan on buying the first order Ghost figure art.
Oh, well, there you go.
I don't buy figure arts anyway. So
I buy them off Lane when he doesn't want them anymore.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for my Sango to come in the mail finally.
As soon as Lane's like, oh man, Ghost is my new favorite rider. Oh, sweet, I can, my new top 10 has been updated. Oh, sweet. So I guess you don't want that Tokuger, figure art then, do you? And he's like, no. All right, well, I'll give you $20 for it. Pay 60 for it, or 120.
Yeah, that's the thing though. They didn't even make Tokuger figure arts.
No, it's not Tokuger. It's always something like it's Gaim,
Right.
or like he sold me the grape. I can't remember his name. Ryoga? No, Ryugen. He sold me that for $20 when he bought it for 140.
damn.
Like he just wanted the money.
Yeah.
So
Can we just rename Ryugen the bitch Kamen Rider?
no, I want to name him the Devil. Thank you. So
No, I got the perfect name for him. Sour Grapes.
Since we're talking about sour grapes. Since we're talking about Gaim for a second, I'm showing a friend of mine Gaim one episode at a time, one day, every day before he goes to work, and I'm just sitting there. I'm sitting there knowing the plot twists, and I just think about that I am basically like
DJ
Helheim.
Sagara.
Yeah, I'm DJ Sagara. Like because I'm just like, yeah. You like oh man, Walnut. You really like that guy? Oh man, he's the best character. Immediately dies, episode 20.
Like, oh man, you really like that banana dude, don't you?
Yeah,
He's
dude,
one of
that
the
guy
best
goes
characters.
places. That
Yeah.
guy's goes places and does things. You like Grape how he got his gun? You like the gun character? Man, you're gonna love him later.
Oh, you like the cherry dude? Oh man, you're gonna love him to death.
Oh man, you should see him do Cherry Energy Squash.
You know they say the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree, especially with lemons.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
All right, so
Yeah.
see,
And
see
for all of you
what happens
listening
when we
that
talk
haven't
about a
watched
good
Gaim,
show?
we're sorry.
See what happens when we talk about a good show? Instead of this fucking piece of shit that's not a show, that's just based on fucking, like, fan service for every other, like, Superman ever.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what happens in this episode, man?
Well, you have the guys acting like idiots again.
Yeah, and then you have, like, the two idiots. Like, one of them gets possessed, and he's just
Ryotaro
like...
gets possessed.
Yeah, and he's like, look into my eyes! And I'm like, no.
Look in my eyes. What do
And I'm
you
like,
see?
in my opinion, they do it off screen, but does he just shove that icon straight down his throat?
It's through his. It's just straight into him because they've shown people getting possessed by them before, and they just fly into you. So
It's like when Ichida goes into his Gigai from like Soul Reaper mode. He just like it just like goes into him, and then it's like boom, I'm this guy now.
Oh, okay. Okay, so they find a guy who knows where this other guy is, and he's like, hey, I need your help. Come up here and take notes. He's like, okay. Well, how you okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
yeah,
And
subplot of the episode is
Immediately
Onari
turns to
an
dust.
idiot.
Wait, that's the wrong show.
Yeah, pretty much subplot of the episode. Onari and the two idiots are looking for Sainoji, and they find him, and one gets possessed.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Takeru's trying to make the sacrifice play, like a hero, just like a hero, because he wants to basically give up his wish to save Kanon.
Well, at the same time, he's like, I don't want to die, and I don't want her to die, but she doesn't want to die. She doesn't want to live when I'm alive. So...
Yeah, it's very weird what they're doing with that. I mean, I kind of get what Takeru's trying to do. He's trying
we
to...
have the best fight in the show. Like, let's just skip right to the best fight of the show.
Yeah, Spectre and Ghost matching combat styles.
Yeah, matching, like, it's just like, Ghost comes in, beats the shit out of him, he transforms, then he transforms into Billy the Kid, which looks fucking ridiculous. And then
Thank you.
Seriously, what is with the horn ripping through the hat? Like,
It's his gimmick. His gimmick is he has one horn. Spectre's is that he has two. Necrom's is that he's a sea diver.
That is just the worst thing ever.
He's a Ben 10 scuba diver.
So,
But no, you know what the worst part is, though? When they first showed images, because we see Geki Chopper's Ganma form in this episode, and when I first saw that, I thought that was what Necrom was going to look like, and I was like, that looks pretty badass.
No.
I think they stole the design for Billy the Kid from Skull. Like...
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, it honestly, it looks like that, and at the same time, they had a lot of issues with Skull when they were filming Skull for his fight scenes because his hat would always come off. So that's why there's like 50 cuts in that fight, because he would do a kick and then the hat would fly off, and then they have to stop, put the hat back on.
Maybe they didn't just like seal the thing on top of his head.
I was going to say, did they not just have like Velcro?
It would no, because then if at all it moved, they would show the Velcro straps.
True.
So what they did was originally they were going to have it glued onto the helmet, and it was just going to be there. But he wanted to be able to adjust the hat, as you see during the henshin, where he takes the hat off
and then puts it back on.
Puts it back on and adjusts it, and I'm like, oh. That's got to be complicated, because that means they have to film all the fight scenes first, then go straight to the henshin. Which by then, if they did that, it would just be a mess. So it periodic order, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a weekly show. It's not like they're doing a movie.
Right.
So they go
yeah.
to the fight, and so I see the horn sticking out, and I'm like, that's how they're adjusting for the fact that Skull's hat kept coming off. They just made it look like it was pierced through.
Well, I think it's just a solid part of the suit because it doesn't really move or anything when he's moving.
Yeah, the hat is attached to the hood.
It has little cork jinglies on the side of it.
Yeah, that's the only other thing that really bugs me is that and the cowboy hat.
And the fucking like Mexican cloak. I can't remember the name of the damn thing.
Poncho?
The poncho on it. It looks terrible. Like absolutely god awful.
And for being a sharpshooter, Billy the Kid has like stormtrooper aim.
Well, to be honest, Billy the Kid was not really a sharpshooter. He was just shoot every bullet in the gun and hope to God to hit someone. Because back then the guns weren't accurate; they were guns, and they would be like, "Oh, you have knife. I have gun. I shoot knife at long range." You know.
Yeah.
That's like saying a musket was accurate.
Oh, hell no.
But like, you know, so they do their exchange, and then it ends up in a fucking Mexican duel against the two of them. That doesn't make sense, but
yeah.
It's...
Yeah, I did like the fight just because it's a style match, because the first part of it is them and Musashi and Tutankhamun. So it's melees versus and then guns.
Yeah, this episode had like the best thing ever in it, though. And I said the same thing before, and I'll say it again. Motherfucker tried to kill an unhinged man.
Yep.
Hey,
Spectre don't give a crap.
Like, not only did he try to kill him with his gun, which then he gun food out of the way, he tried to rider kick him.
Yep.
And it's only because of Akari and Cannon getting in the way that he didn't kill Takaru again.
Yeah.
Which is why I have the note of the ladies are the ones with the most level heads in this episode.
So if he dies in ghost form, does he just not come back? He's already dead.
Yeah, that is a question you got to think of. What would happen if he did get rider kicked? I mean, he's already dead.
Well,
I mean, that's been a plot point of a couple episodes, and especially episode 4, where an entire island lands on his ass.
Yeah. Well, Yura-sen said in, like, episode 1, it's like, you're already dead, you can't get killed again, you just, it hurts like a bitch when you get hit. I think the only time he can die again is once his timer runs out.
Which, considering that he has only 22 days left.
And the way they like to jump.
And
skip,
spoiler
up,
alert,
down.
he's running. He's out of fucking icons.
Oh yeah.
Yep, all the icons got taken by Senoji. He just
then, of
magicked
course-
them into his.
Well, I think
briefcase.
it's more along the lines of that's where they belong. Like, I
Or
don't
he's
know.
like using the ones that he had to summon the other ones.
Maybe.
Join us.
I don't know. It's just weird. But
Yeah.
then he creates a force field, and then I'm just like, yeah, the chick is just gonna kick his ass. So whatever.
I just have to wonder where, like, they never showed him working on those machines, so he just had them like in ready or something.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, kid show, get over it.
It's one of
Yeah.
those things where they can't show every plot point because if they did, the show would be 22 minutes long of just explaining something and then like one fight scene. Oh wait, Gaim.
Yep.
Yeah, but Gaim was a good show.
Well,
That's the difference.
in theory, it was a good show up to from 22 on.
Yeah, the early episodes
When
of
they
Gaim were a
stopped
little
fucking
wonky.
dancing.
Yeah, the early episodes of Gaim were a little bit wonky.
Yeah,
But anyway, moving on with this thing.
I can't stop looking at Doggy Kruger's face.
For context, we had pictures of Japanese Doggy Kruger in our Skype call.
I just can't look. I can't stop looking at it. I just can't stop staring at his glorious, glorious furry eyes.
Which, even though this picture has
And the
sunglasses.
last picture, you can see his eyes behind the lenses. Anyway, we'll
Oh,
put that
God,
in the description below.
No, they'll just be on screen.
Yeah, that
Well,
works. That's the icon.
Uh,
You're
Anyway.
welcome.
I'll
So-
make a GIF out of the four of them so it looks like it's getting closer.
I think there is a GIF where it gets closer.
Oh, we need to find that forever. Doggy Kruger, you are my love.
Anyway, so another plot point is Javel apparently has not told Aaron what the icons do.
You mean
Oh, yeah.
besides give Ghost bitchin' hoodies?
Yeah. And he mentions being under orders from Aaron's brother,
Ugh.
which I'm kind of wondering if that's possibly a translation error or something, because
No,
Where'd-
it wasn't because I can understand a little bit of Japanese and he did say brother.
okay, I'm just kind of wondering about that, because like obviously I don't speak
He's Necrom.
Japanese, and so I believe if I remember correctly, Javel first said he came from orders from Aaron's dad, so thought maybe that was a mistranslation or something. But I guess Aaron's got more family that we don't know about.
Yeah, we'll find out. Maybe we'll find out what's in the basement. Get it, Aaron? Back on Titan?
I haven't seen it.
No? Okay.
I love the theme song, but I haven't seen it.
Moving on.
Oh, you mean the best part of the show?
Hey, come on. Come on.
So do you think we would see
Armor
Ghost
Titan.
and Musashi? Do you think we'd see Ghost and Musashi fighting Jay?
Yes.
That would be amazing.
So-
And
So he goes. They have before all that happens. The guy shows up and he's like, "I'm going to transform," and I'm like, "No, don't do it." And he goes and puts on this customized belt and he puts a regular fucking icon in it. Transforms into Sango.
yes, we get Javel's henshin form, which looks all right, and then he
Looks
kicks.
like that. It looks like number 3. Can't remember his name.
Sango.
Sango? It was Sango. Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like Sango.
Yeah, I
Like,
can
it has that
sort
same
of,
color tone on it.
Yeah, just missing the scarf.
Yeah.
Speaking of Javel, or I will get into it. I'm the guy on this podcast who usually keeps up with all the news. So I believe I was the first one to mention him back when the news of him first came out.
Yeah,
and in
I
the
believe
original-
so.
Yeah, in the original scans, I read his name as John Vel, and then later on it changed to Javel, and now practically every single source has his name translated differently. and I've decided from now on I'm going to call him Javert. Simply because
his name is Jor-El, and he's from planet Krypton.
I've decided to call him Javert, mostly because it makes sense considering this show is about like historical and literature figures.
Just go by the translation of TV Nihon because they're literal.
Yeah, but I've decided to call him Javert because every time he's on screen, I can just say, "And I'm Javert."
I love it.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
I mean, he's even wearing like a uniform that it looks very similar to like a French uniform from that time.
He looks like he's wearing a uniform that belongs to Tokuger. Like, it's terrible.
He's the lost member of the Shadow, whatever they were, Shadow Line.
They weren't lost. You just walked away from a shitty show into another shitty show. But
I'd rather watch Ghost than Tokuger.
Oh fuck yeah! Oh fuck yeah!
I said this on Twitter. I'd rather watch Forza than Twitter or Tokuger.
The Twitter?
I will watch Twitter.
My feed is going so fast. It's like 3 frames per second. I'm getting 3 tweets per second.
21 gigawatts.
1.21 gigawatts.
No, I'd rather watch Forza than Tokuger. But anyway.
Oh fuck that! I'd rather. Okay, here's the thing. No, I'm not getting into it yet. We're not at that Faiz part yet. Fuck. Eventually. I'm building it up, but it's the rage inside. It's just I'm gonna blow my voice out on this fucking Faiz episode. It's so
But yeah, so Javel henshins and kicks Spectre and Ghost's ass. Senochi gets all the icons and
credits.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yo, because we got the worst fucking force field ever made, where the force field generators are on the outside of the force field!
Well, how else are the heroes gonna get in?
I know how they're gonna get in.
Exactly, they're gonna break the thing and walk in.
The chick's gonna kick his ass, and then she's gonna fucking like Kamehameha through the fucking wall. No, here's the thing. She's gonna kick his ass, and then she's gonna get a wish.
Oh.
Oh, did I just break the game? Yeah, I did! Look at that! Oh, it's Fallout 4 all over again!
That would be an interesting twist if Akari's the one that does the wish.
Well, the first wish is going to have to happen, because it's already started. The next episode is a wish.
Yeah, I think in the preview it showed Takeru like being asked, "What is your wish?"
Yeah. But if it suddenly was Akari, that would be interesting.
I wish for Momo's panties!
Could you imagine? I actually really like the little track that played during that scene, like the chanting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like the background music for Ghost. Noise, music, whichever.
Same thing, different tone.
Yeah, it's all like that.
I just thought about something.
Yeah.
When you get your wish, couldn't Takeru just be like, "I wish Kanon and I were both alive." Done.
No, because I think it has to do with you have to get one thing.
Probably.
It's like the early Dragon Balls, where you can only wish for one thing because it's based on power.
I wish for 2 more wishes.
I'm sorry, that doesn't work. See you later.
For more wishes.
I wish I could wish for more wishes.
No, this is how you break a genie. Okay? You go, "I wish for more wishes," and he goes, "I can't. I wish you can."
Genie just implodes.
That's how you do it. It only works if you have 2 wishes, because then you have to collect the Dragon Balls again and do it again.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see what's going to happen to the icons after the wish is turned in.
They're going to go over to the sky, separate, blow up, and they're going to do 15 different directions. All around the world. And they have to go back to collecting them. And then
15 different directions all around Japan.
Yeah, they're going to land all around Japan, and maybe one in America that Takahata, no, that's not the name. The guy from Gaim?
Takatora.
Shows up and he's like, "You dropped this."
That would be amazing.
this is an interesting device. It looks like it looks like an eyeball, but it also looks like one of our lock seats.
It's about the same size.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. It's weird.
Yeah.
I tried putting it in this belt, but it doesn't do anything.
I tried putting it in the belt. And it keeps looking at me.
But yeah, that's pretty much the episode. Unless you guys have anything else to input.
Other than the fact that the new guy, the guy that transforms, is basically 7 different kinds of awesome, and and also I mentioned this on Castranger, but you guys don't know this. But the whole entire fight scene between the two of them was done in slow motion, then sped up. Like they slowed down they were like, okay, I'm going to punch you now, and they would move really slowly. Because the reason why I know that is if you look at the background, the trees are moving really fast.
I'll have to rewatch that.
Could also have just been a windy day.
Well, it could have been, but I think it's more along the lines of is that he's actually the kung fu master. Like he's actually like not kung fu, but he's a martial arts master.
He's a motherfucking badass.
Yeah, and the other 2 guys who are suit actors, they're not martial art experts. You know? And they also went to the school of Prometheus running away. they immediately fucking get blasted, which are straight cone attacks. And I'm like, if this was World of Warcraft, I would kick you from the fucking raid. But, like, it's the worst. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where every time I think about it, every time I think, like, I imagine it in my head, I imagine it as you could have just rolled.
Yeah.
Like, Piccolo was yelling at you, and you didn't listen. So, yeah, let's, what's the next one? It's not Ninja.
Let's move into the retro corner and talk about Faiz.
No, let's do that last.
Well, okay, I suppose we could do that then.
Okay, so Fruits and Nuts?
Yep, Gaim Gaiden 2.
Yeah.
Or as I like to...
The Gaidening.
Gaim Gaiden 2, Duke and Knuckle, or as I like to call it,
Gaim Gaiden 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Gaim Gaiden 2, Assholes and Sadness.
Okay. Later, I want to hear your thoughts on the sadness part, because I didn't even well up. I wasn't... He died, yes, but...
He was the only favorite character I had left besides Bravo.
And he gets his own movie next year.
Hopefully.
He's probably going to die in that.
I doubt it.
Depressing.
I don't think he's going to die. I think if they're going to start killing off characters, I guess this would be the best way to do it.
I just like the fact that these Gaidens are giving these characters belts again. Just slowly repopulating the world with belts.
Getting belts from? Did you just go to the factory where they're making them and manually assimilate them, like assemble them?
In the Knuckle one, they said like the people in Neo Baron stole some like schematics from Yggdrasil.
Well, no,
and started making them themselves.
No, Michi said it was remnants of Yggdrasil making them. The black Bodai tree thing or whatever.
Because there was a factory underneath Yggdrasil tree, and I think that's where they were making the 1 million belts, for the 1 in 6 chance.
Yeah.
The 1 in 7 club.
Yeah, the 1 in 7 club. And I think that is the where they went and they just manually assembled a couple of them. Like,
makes sense to me.
Because they're already on the factory line, the factory's not running anymore, so they could just make them.
Yeah.
It's just electronics. If you have one fully working one, you could backward engineer it.
Yeah.
That is true, yeah.
Can I just say I kind of felt the Duke Gaiden was pointless?
Yeah.
No, wait. There was a Duke Gaim?
Well, it's in 2 parts. First part's Duke, second part's Knuckle.
You're an idiot. Anyway, I was like, it was absolutely fucking useless. It was
the only good thing about it was we get to see Ryoma freak out about a Jimba Genesis or a Jimba Sengoku driver, and that's it.
No, to freak out because he had a bow, and he's like, "How the fuck did you get that?"
Which, by the way, that bow looked a lot cooler than the standard arrow thing.
It was Jam's bow. It was Kamen Rider Jam's bow.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember Gem using a bow. I thought he had like a pink version of the orange sword.
Gaimaro.
I thought he had a bow. I thought he was. I thought he had an energy lock seed.
No, he just had
No,
it.
Jam had just a black apple.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I
Where
think this
did
is the
they-
first time
I've
I've seen the black one.
No, I've seen that bow before.
Yeah, I don't remember. If it was, I don't think it was in the other Gaiden, so I don't know where that came from.
No, but we did get to see the one of my favorite like fighting styles ever, which is fencing.
Oh yeah, because Duke
Yeah.
uses a rapier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
we
really
talk about
don't
how
like that.
And it's
Suit.
a folded sword, not a usual rapier. It's a folded rapier, which is one of my favorite swords to use.
And we talked about how hilariously retarded the back of his helmet is.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
what the
I
fuck?
hate it.
Whatever. It could be worse.
Duke is my favorite design in Gaim, and they ruined it.
Yeah, they didn't ruin it. There was a prequel. He still exists.
I
He
know.
ruined it himself.
Ryoma, what were you smoking
It's a
when you designed
prototype.
it?
It's a prototype. Because
Yeah.
he doesn't give a shit about the fucking Sengoku drivers.
Yeah.
You-
I
Like,
really
I don't-
like that line when they at the beginning, near the beginning of the Duke Gaiden, where Ryoma was looking at the fucking, like, what was it, the pomegranate, and he's like, "This is unforgivable, a lock seed I don't know about." And I just got reminded of, oh yeah, that time he flipped his shit at Kachidoki.
or Kiwami, yeah, like all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Or that time he was freaking the fuck out over Jimba arms.
Or the time he was freaking out about the fact that he doesn't need a lock seed to become to become more powerful than him, and eats the fruit and becomes a fucking monster, and that's the end of Gaim. And then he gets thrown off a building and apparently lives.
No, he dies.
Yeah.
No, because he gets assimilated into the fucking
Mega
Yeah, we
Hex.
don't know. I don't know how the fuck that happened.
yeah, which
No
apparently is canon.
Yep.
Yeah.
That movie is canon.
hmm
Put that in your fucking bowl and smoke it.
Oh, trust me, it grinds Biff like crazy because of his little thing that he's got.
Anyway,
Never mind.
so they have fucking lock bombs, which I want.
Yeah, that was a cool idea. A lock seed bomb. You try to
Which-
turn it, open it,
It
and
makes
it
sense.
explodes.
It's a pomegranate because pomegranates have tons of seeds in them, and the grenades they explode into shrapnel.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, when I was doing my live tweeting, I said that. I was live tweeting the entire fucking thing while I was doing it.
Yeah, I
because
missed that, so I didn't see
it's-
that.
It is fucking terrible. Like the movie, the first half anyway,
Yeah.
Oh,
is
yeah.
just
Yeah.
goddamn abysmal.
I marked it as the Ryoma Taka buddy story because these two were pretty much tied together the whole movie.
They weren't buddies; they're associates. Like he was like, "Oh, I saved your life. Oh, your arm is hurt. Okay, well, fuck you. Bye." You know?
Well, yeah, I know. The whole time Ryoma's just gonna stab Taka in the back, but still,
Yeah.
it's just like the two of them stuck together the entire movie.
I'm glad that it was like a pre-sequel. Like it wasn't a prequel because we had a prequel already with the first Gaiden because we talked about where he was from, which is that orphanage.
Yeah.
And here, this is what I was thinking the entire time. Holy shit! All the orphans from the orphanage are dead. They're looking for him because he kept saying, "You're the one. You're the only one. You're the only one." And I thought, "Oh shit! They're all dead." And they just want him dead so they could be all together. Because I thought they were all from the orphanage.
Nope, just
Yeah.
random people with bombs in their hands.
Yeah. Where did you get this? I don't know.
The one thing I will say that was kind of interesting with this is we have a little bit of a look into Sid and Minato's backstories.
Which didn't really add anything to their characters whatsoever.
No, and
No,
Minato
no.
is the worst fucking spy ever.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they're gonna rappel down this building. Don't mind me, everyone on the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th floor. Like, god damn it.
Yeah.
They might as well just fly a drone and like dunk, dunk, dunk into every fucking window, looking for the proper fucking room.
Yeah,
Like-
admittedly it didn't add much to it, but it was kind of cool to see nonetheless.
She went down 7 floors to get into the 4th floor. It would have been easier to go up.
Yeah, take the fucking stairs.
There is an outdoor stairs.
Or, the elevator, assuming there was one.
Well, most apartment buildings you need a key to get in, but there was a staircase around the side of the building. So, whatever.
Yeah.
Again, as I said in the tweets, if nobody's watching them, but I said, hey, this is the Duke movie, 26 minutes of Duke, and 5 of it is Mariko fucking trying to find out what the fuck is going on.
And all she finds is half of the taboo lock seed from the last Gaiden.
Again.
That damn apple will just never go away.
I think it has something to do with the plot. Not quite sure. Because every time someone touches it, someone dies.
In this case, it was the bad guy. Apparently that was the lock seed they were using for first test runs. And it turned him into a ghost, kind of.
I mean, he was a better ghost than...
Necrom confirmed.
Oh, wait, can I just go back to Kamen Rider Ghost just for 1 second?
Sure.
He has a scythe.
Oh, that's Spectre, but yeah.
Yeah. It has a cell phone in the joint.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you. Anyway, moving on.
It's a scythe selfie stick.
It's fucking terrible, but yeah, I just wanted to bring up the fact that I do not approve of this scythe.
It's even stupider with the toy, considering that because it has to attach to the hand like that, it has this gigantic connector point on the back where the screen is, and it's like, that looks completely unwieldy.
Yeah.
I almost wanted that toy, but then I saw how it connects, and like, nope.
So, we are going to talk about the second part now, because the first part,
the good part.
The actual plot.
Before we do it, I just want to say
there's a massive fight scene that we missed, like the whole Jimba fight scene, which was done in the dark and in not good quality, so you couldn't see anything other than sparks.
The whole design of our villain rider with the weird Jimba.
I hate it. It's awful.
It's
Why does he have bandages in his mouth? Looks dumb.
I can't defend it.
Why does he have one apple shoulder pad and one orange shoulder pad?
Because he's a Jimba of 2 fucking
I know, but it looks dumb.
I know it looks dumb, but what do you want?
I thought it was okay, but it's mostly just a kit bash is the problem.
Yeah,
I think it's more along the lines of that was like the beta test of the energy locks of the Jimba.
Well, yeah, if you want an in-universe story, then yeah, but real life story, they just didn't have a lot of money.
Yeah, probably.
Well, these Gaim Gaidens are costing them a lot of money, but they're doing it because Gaim is their moneymaker right now. Because Drive didn't sell shit, and Ghost is terrible.
Ghost is just throwing toys out like nuts, just trying to get people to buy them.
And here's the thing about that: no one's buying them. They're putting them out at $10 a fucking icon, and they're not buying them.
Because they're silly and they don't do anything.
Yeah.
You were able to
really
get
good toys in Gaim to cars, which were terrible, and then I'm like, oh sweet, they have buttons on the new one. Doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Sound should be in the main toy and the driver.
Yep.
Double.
And Gaim.
And
thing is, in Gaim, the Sengoku driver didn't even have a lot of sound effects. It was mostly just the lock seeds.
That's the thing. But they had the pins to do the lock seeds.
Yeah, you can use the lock seeds without the driver, which is why I have some of them and I don't have the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have every double. Do you know that I have every piece of double paraphernalia that is out there, including
you have even the double Gaia memory?
The double Gaia memory?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a double Gaia memory.
There's a Shotaro and Philip Gaia memory, and
yes,
the candy or
double one also.
Gasha, whatever those were.
I have the Philip and Shotaro ones.
Speaking of that, they announced that they're releasing a Gaim icon,
which
looks fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, the form on it also looks really dumb. It kind of looks like the Jimba form as well.
Kind of.
Yeah,
because it has it has the oranges on the chest plate.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's a lot better than fucking God form fucking Coda.
You mean Kamen Rider KKK?
Yeah. Kamen Rider Bleach.
Ta.
So it starts off with the main character from the first part of the show giving the other guy the black banana.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of wondering how that worked, but okay.
Yeah, Mars Repaint gives the next villain the banana lockseed.
Which I found interesting. There was no number on that thing.
Yeah.
It's because it's a movie exclusive. It's just like in Drive the movie mooks are 000 and K and XXX because they don't have numbers because they're not part of the main canon.
Oh yeah, like how Lupin was ZZZ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Is that the banana lock doesn't have the number on it.
Speaking of that, did we ever kill every Roidmude? Was every Roidmude dead?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Counting the one that's in the surprise future movie and the one that's going to be in the Chase V cinema, yes.
Okay. All right. So it starts off with them back before even Team Bravo was a team. They were just dancing for the sake of dancing, and then
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Kaito? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
He shows up and beats the shit out of them, and the other guy's like, I'm gonna kill you with a pipe. And he's like, no, don't do it. And he's like, okay.
Yep, that's our villain.
Yeah.
He got thrown out of whatever the team was.
Baron.
It,
Yeah,
was,
Team
well, it
Baron
wasn't
before-
Baron at the time, but it was,
Premature Baron.
yeah.
Yeah, which I thought
It
that
was-
was kind of interesting
I was
to
gonna
see.
say Neo Baron, but that's actually a plot point.
But yeah, I thought that was interesting that Kaido didn't actually like form it himself. He just took over one that was already running.
Well, that's Kaido. Like,
Yeah, it fits Kaido perfectly, but
Yeah.
to actually see it, was really cool.
Yeah.
And apparently, Hecko's older sister, whatever she was part of the team, and I guess left or got tossed out or something.
I
after
think that
Kaido
she got.
took over.
I think that it was not established, but didn't she join a different team?
I don't.
Wasn't she
think
part of a different team?
I don't
Wasn't she
think
part
so.
of Team Gaim or something like that?
No,
or-
it was the other team. It was the team that that was like in love with Acorn.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
even remember what that like pop up. I think they were called.
Yeah, it was all girls. It
Wait,
was all
no,
girls.
no, wait. I think pop up was the.
It was the. It
KRG
wasn't the red
team.
team. It wasn't the red team. It was the
Uh,
other team.
the
Raid
red
Wild?
team didn't have any.
I think it was Raid Wild.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that sounds right.
So
I
it
don't
was
know
that.
if she was there or not, but
I think that's where her plot point like begins and ends with "fuck you." So it goes to cuts to later, right? No, yeah, it cuts to a little bit later where Gaim is doing their shit, and they're like, and he walks up and is like, "We're Team Baron." Who the fuck appointed you to name our team? He turns around and he just like cowers in fear. I'm just like, oh, yeah, it's Kaido.
yep. And part of the plot involves Zack going to New York and trying to become a dancer and failing at it, and so
Yeah,
much
that's-
broken English.
Yeah, that scared the shit out of me.
It wasn't really broken English. It was more along the lines of it was like,
It's a Japanese person trying to speak English.
yeah,
It
he
just
did-
sounds weird.
He did okay. Like he pronounced everything okay. It's just that he has the whole
The
Asian
accent is still
person
there.
Asian accent thing that really
Yeah.
throws you for a loop. But I'm used to it.
Oh,
They play with a
trust
lot of
me,
Japanese
hearing
people.
English and Kamen Rider threw me through a fucking loop.
Well, that's the thing. They've been doing it forever.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess when was the last time you watched a Kamen
comment?
Rider? Because seriously, every series after a decade, they have someone who speaks English.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
I mean,
true.
like them being in America, an actual American speaking English, threw me off. It was like, whoa.
Oh yeah.
Cut to like Japanese B-roll.
Well, in Drive, they had an American who spoke American English, but he also spoke Japanese. He was a black guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And so not only was he Like, that was a triple trifecta, actually. He was black, spoke English, and he was a villain. I just thought about that. Like, that's like 3 toku tropes in one person.
Yep.
So, we cut to, after they win the dance battle, to Peko, yes, being taken to...
What a fucking name.
I know, right? He's Akira Peko.
I know you're going for a joke, but
Just
I don't
evolved
get it.
into mindless laughter.
Yeah, pretty much. And then he goes and joins Team Neo Baron, and...
We're running an underground fighting ring, apparently.
No, Fight Club. Fuck you. It's just Fight Club.
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
Can I just say how fucking good, like, the choreographed unhenshin fights were in this?
There was so
Well,
much unhenshin
Here's
fighting.
the thing. Did you not notice that they were using a body double for some of that? All the back shots were body doubled.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of obvious.
Yeah, that makes sense. They would do
You
that.
know what?
I would be surprised if they didn't.
I'm like, we can't have our star die. Wait. So,
Too soon.
no, fuck you. Just soon enough.
But no, you know what I noticed?
Yeah.
When that first Fight Club fight happened and the dude wins, the main villain guy just gives the dude one of those grenade lock seeds.
Oh, yeah, and that didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Not to
It's
mention...
No, I
Hey.
think the grenade, like the grenade lock seeds, they're not for suicide bombing all the time, because they spawn more of them when he walked out in the middle of a field and like mind controlled fucking like 30 people and gave them all bombs too.
No, yeah, that was
Right, but
back
I'm just
during
saying
the
it was
Duke
kind of
section.
weird that like the main villain of the other guys just like, hey, here's a lock seed. Don't open it here.
Yeah, that's
maybe-
exactly what I would do.
Right, maybe go over to like the
Go to
Capitol or
7-Eleven.
something.
Al- Also, that saver system thing.
Yeah, I
that
was about to
never really
mention
went
that, it's like-
anywhere.
Yeah, where did that come from?
No idea.
I have a feeling what this is doing is just building up
Setting
to
up
whatever...
the next Gaiden.
Yeah, there's going to come back in the next guide.
I actually think the next Gaiden, one of them is going to be Ryugen.
I
Well,
believe
no,
it at this
it's
point.
I
Acorn
hope
and
not.
it's Acorn and I can't remember the
Durian.
and Durian together in one movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that-
think it'll probably be Ryugen and then like maybe
Maybe it's
Bravo and Freedom.
Takahata. Keep saying his name is Takahata, but
Takatora.
Takatora and Ryugen together.
Yeah, that would be cool to see them
Like
do
an
another...
after
Well, 'cause
after movie special.
Yeah, because it was said that they both went to abroad.
Well,
Sure,
no,
they
he
went to-
stayed behind to take over the business. Ryugen did, and Takatora went to America to help with reliefs because of the nukes.
Well, no, but we're talking about like in this. There's a scene where Zack's talking to Jonichi Acorn about Neo Baron, and he mentions that Michi and Takatora are like off somewhere together.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
Michi just comes back out of nowhere.
and blows the fuck out of him.
Yep, along with carrying the Deus Ex Machina.
Which doesn't make sense because in I guess the finale of Gaim is non-canon then with Jam
No, I think that was canon. It's
because
just
he lost his lock seed.
no, he didn't. He's the only one that ever kept his gear.
Yeah, but didn't he destroy his? Didn't his lock seed get destroyed at the end of that fight?
No.
No.
Michi was the only one who had a driver at the end of the series.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then during the Jam fight, Coda came in and saved him last second, and the two of them finished Jam off together.
Yeah, and then in the Gaim Drive movie, Takatora got another Sengoku driver, which I'm guessing is the one that they just gave Zack.
No, because his locked itself. It was Model 1 or something.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, because it had the yellow belt, not the silver belt.
Yeah, and he also got a Genesis driver in that same movie, so he's
All
got
of
both
the
of them.
all of the belts that you see in the movie, this movie, are locked belts.
Well, except for the Kurokage ones. Those are Model 2s.
Yeah, but they
Because
don't
got the
count
silver.
because they're
Right.
useless and moose.
Yeah.
So-
Kurokage Gaiden.
Well, technically, I think Zack's is a Model 2. It's just his never
yeah,
locked.
it is.
His never
It's
had
a
a
Model
lock
2
plate.
because it doesn't have a faceplate, but for some reason he still has yellow straps.
No, he has silver.
Yeah.
No, he has yellow.
Yeah,
No,
he
he
has
has-
yellow straps.
No, he has silver because they're in this fight with Black Baron. Baron has the
Listen, I would
yellow.
know. I would know if someone had silver. Okay, at least me, of all people.
Yeah, he had
Note
yellow
to self,
straps,
put a
but that's close
picture.
to orange.
Note to self, put
Future
a
Crunch,
picture.
put a picture up on screen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
that's what I'm going to be doing anyway. So
It's like me editing the podcast today. 591 images added to extra. So
Speaking of Black Baron, that fight was kind of cool.
it was cool until he de-henshin just to henshin again.
Yeah.
Like they just need to get their henshin quota. Like
What do you
it's
guys
like
think
I
of the?
de-henshin and I'll put you in an arm lock, and then what'd you say about me, motherfucker? Then henshins again.
Something that really
And I'm
bugged
like,
me.
he takes the core from the
Genesis driver.
from the Genesis driver and gives it to Knuckle, and he's just like, oh, well, I know exactly what to do with this. No one is like, I know
Well-
exactly how this works. I've never seen this before, but no, I know exactly. Before it was like, oh.
You kind of have to think that he would sort of know what to do with it because Coda used it so much.
Coda
Yeah,
only
but
used
Zack
it for
was
like
supposed to be in,
5
like, a
episodes
coma
before
the entire series.
But Coda only used it for like 5 episodes. Because it
He still used it, and at least
Yeah, but I
one
don't-
occasion
I don't
was
think-
in front of Zack.
I don't know if it was in front of Zack at all.
Well, there was the one episode where what was it? They were doing the whole giant group dance thing, and Zack was there, and Coda used Jimba in that
Oh, maybe.
episode. So, and at the very least, if nothing else, he would have seen it somewhere. I imagine in between the episodes, he probably would have spotted it at some point.
Also, can we mention that he never pulled off the faceplate and he just chucked the Genesis core on there?
You mean
Oh,
like Coda
that's
did
just
every
it.
single time?
Every single time it does that.
Pretty much
The only
after.
the only time it never did it was the very first time Gaim did it.
Yeah,
Right,
because
Fell
the
so
over
monster.
and it fell out.
It's usually how it works in Toku.
Yeah, it just kind of
so the kids can
disappeared.
be like, oh, that's how that works. Okay.
Can I just say an editing thing that really bugged me? Was
What?
during the first Black Baron henshin,
Oh,
where
yeah.
where he has his arms out to his side, the armor snaps on, folds down, then his arms just snap down next to him, and he's holding the spear. It's like,
Yeah.
good job, guys.
Well, the thing was, I think it was because when they were doing the henshin, he had to move to do something. Like, I think they were starting the henshin in one spot, and they were like,
Yeah.
shit, the suit's too bulky, we had to move to another spot, and they just couldn't match the arms where
Yeah, I
it was
guess.
supposed to be.
Hmm.
So, because Banana's a bulky fucking armor without shoulder pads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those pads
Like,
are
it is-
ridiculous.
It is quite ridiculous. Not to mention that the actor playing
Shura.
Black Banana
Yeah, sure.
is shorter than the actual suit actor by about 3 inches.
Yeah, that's
so-
a bit of a
Yeah.
difference.
So I think when they swapped, he just was like, I don't know where to put my hands. I don't know what to do with my arms.
And
You know?
speaking
Right.
of Black Baron in general, what do you guys just think of the look? Like,
No,
I really like it.
fuck that
I want to
shit.
see Black. I
Gaim
wanna-
Banana was the best banana. Fuck you all.
I don't
No.
mind Black Baron, but I definitely prefer the red and yellow combo as opposed to black and yellow.
Yes, red and yellow is better, but you know what I want to see? Black Baron mango arms. I think that would look a lot better.
Yeah,
Black and orange.
Black and red. Black and red. I think that would look a lot better.
Oh, that's right. It was red.
Well,
Never
black
mind.
and yellow because he had a yellow cape.
Well, yeah, but like the
Outside
main
was red,
chest accent
inside was
like
yellow.
red.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would actually probably look pretty good. And speaking of things that look weird, Jimba Marin.
I like it.
I like it. I actually really like it.
I
wish
like
that
it a
he did-
lot.
I wish that he did what I was tweeting about the whole time was that he would go Pac-Man and like walk a walk motherfucker. And
Oh
it
my
was two
God.
halves of a nut. And
That
I was
was
like,
amazing.
yeah, I would clamp that around the motherfucker's head, cut his head off with it, and hold it up in the fucking sphere, and then let it just drop to the ground.
And then he gets rid of those and uses the gorilla metal. But,
Yeah.
No. You know what the best part about that was? That entire thing was set up for a pun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a roasted chestnut.
Yep.
Yeah, when I realized that they took off the giant spiky punch pads, I was like, oh, I get it.
And it's even great because we got to see it in December.
Chestnuts roasting
on open fire.
No, I was gonna say on Noble's lap.
Oh,
Okay.
well then.
Because I know he has a massive boner for what's coming up next. Come on, Noble, let's go.
He's dead.
What do you mean?
It's your fucking turn to talk about the death of fucking goddamn motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. The last scene of the movie.
Yeah.
God, that was weird.
Yeah. My note for that was, is Zach imagining things or is Kaido's tree spirit projecting?
Yeah, he's just a tree ghost.
At this point, it's either way. Unless we see definitive proof of him being dead, we don't actually know.
No, he is dead. He's just a tree ghost. He's living in a tree.
I think he means Zach.
Yeah, Zach. But here's the thing, though. Here's the reason why I say he is dead. He didn't die in his fucking Baron outfit.
Yeah.
So here I am thinking, okay, that motherfucker's dead. That motherfucker dead. That motherfucker dead as toast.
If they killed Zach, that would be kind of sad. Because
Yeah,
I like
the thing
Zach.
is
Then Zach and Kaido can have hot ass ghost sex.
Oh my
because then he can go see Coda on weird fucking idiot planet where I swear to God, that planet was the most terrible effects I've ever seen in my life. But
and there's only 2 people on that planet.
no, they probably have 50 kids by now. What else is there to do? Well, let's fuck like rabbits then.
They are wearing white.
Did you bring condoms? Condoms from Earth?
They're freaking deities.
Bitch, we don't even have buildings yet.
They could probably make their own. They're freaking deities.
They'll use goat intestines.
I'm a god. I don't need no condom. You know I'm safe.
Oh my gosh.
So wait, godhood is an STD? Okay.
Shit, I got Helheim.
Yeah, shit. Man, dude, I got the serious case of lock seeds. Just hanging right off of my pubes. They're low-hanging fruit.
Oh my gosh.
Now that's a forbidden fruit if I ever heard of one.
That's a walnut.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
He's like, I need a lock seed real quick. Rips it off of his fucking pubes. Ah!
Ow.
Kurubi.
Which one did you get? I got blood. Blood orange? Sweet.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, that was
Future Crunch, edit out this episode.
Why would I edit this out? This is hilarious.
Future Crunch, put in a Photoshop of a lock seed covered in blood with pubes sticking out of it.
Yeah, I don't do Photoshops. I don't know Photoshopping, so.
I
Future
could
Crunch,
do
ask
it,
Chris
but I
to do
don't
it.
want to.
Future Crunch, ask Chris to do it.
We would, but
I could do it, but I don't really want to.
Yeah, that'd be a bit
we
much.
would, but he charges now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
Chris
right
charges
after-
now?
Yep.
Yeah, right after we got our stuff for our show, he started charging, so we can't ask him for anything anymore.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Not that we really use anything complex for this show anyway, but still.
Alright, so, let's move on to Faiz.
Yep.
Yay, massacres.
Yep.
I'm gonna let all of you guys talk for a little bit while I just build up the rage.
People died. I'm happy. Okay, everyone else, you can go.
Yes, Yuka gets her form of her Orphanok and kills everybody. Except her family, which kind of sucks. I wanted her to go back and kill them.
Well, I mean, didn't she kill her sister?
She killed everyone that was in the gym. I don't know if her sister was there. Maybe,
I
but still.
could've
She ate
sworn
a
she
lot
was
of
in
hearts. Man, that bitch is really good at Zelda. She got a lot of hearts.
Keep her away from Drive, Jesus.
Yeah.
Come in,
Get it!
you're a giant heart.
And apparently, just a callback to our second episode of that when we talked about Faiz. Yuka gets super hearing like Iba did, so apparently that's just an Orphanoch thing.
Oh, you're supposed to be able to hear. It's impossible to hear her. I'm like, why did you say you got pushed when you got hit by a fucking car?
Yeah.
Because she doesn't like her sister.
I'm just gonna say this right now. I would look at the injuries of that woman and be like, that is not an injury of someone who got pushed down a little slope hill that's covered in grass. Looks like, hey, look, your arm and leg are broken. Man, that tumble down that fucking tiny little fucking hill must have broken your arm and leg.
Yeah.
Man, what the fuck is that hill made out of? The grass from fucking Exodus?
Well, they just had to use it to shit on Yuka some more, because that's her life.
Then she gets slapped in the face, and I was like, if I was an Orphanoch, I'd be like, eat your fucking heart, bitch.
Well, I think at that point she didn't realize she had her Orphanoch form yet, and then it was the shit at school that finally snapped her and activated it.
I thought she was gonna get raped.
Oh yeah, that was really creepy.
I was like, why are you taking her shoes? I would have taken her panties.
And why
Like-
did they just... And then they just proceed to do nothing but shred them. It's like, here, put holes and cut up her shoes. It's like, what's that gonna do?
Well, not to mention, those are the same shoes that the school provide, because they're not the shoes because, in Japan, they go in to the school, they take their shoes off, put them in their locker, and they have a pair of sandals that the school provides that they put on. Because they're all those white shoes. Like,
yeah.
Interesting.
yeah. So I'm just like, is the school just going to be like, you broke your shoes again? Really? God.
Well, at this point it doesn't matter, because Yuka kills every single person in the gym.
Yeah.
The only sad part is, of course, is that they don't really show her doing it, other than...
A couple blood splatters and basketball net falling over.
Yeah.
I don't care. I saw some bodies. I'm happy.
We also didn't we get an X-ray kill this episode too?
Yep.
Yeah.
You got one at the gas station,
Yeah.
which was the only good scene because it was shot in the daytime.
Yes, that part taking place with the other half of the episode, which is Takumi, Mari, and Keitaro. And
So
Takumi
before
still
the
getting
time bomb
shit.
Crunch, Biff, before the time bomb goes off, do you guys have anything you want to add?
I really felt bad for the guy at the gas station.
You mean
Thank you, come again. Oh god, there's my organs.
Yeah. There goes my dust organs.
Do you
Oh,
guys,
so this is the feeling
who's
of
gonna clean
disintegrating.
this
Well
up?
then.
All
I'm
right.
just happy because we got the Auto Vaijin, and I love that bike.
When you said it, I thought you said auto vaginan.
That's the problem with that name. It sounds like that way too much.
Yeah, I
it's
know.
way too close.
I was like, so it's a vagina that's set in auto, so like a normal vagina. All right, guys.
I wouldn't know.
It's
Anyway,
time. Here we go. Gonna open a beer. I'm ready.
it's rant mode for Silvercaster, so sit back and...
Man.
Oh boy.
So okay, I have several questions about this fucking piece of shit of a show, and the first question I have is, okay, no one else is at that fucking gas station or drives by at all. Where the fuck are they? Are they in the middle of a fucking goddamn like desert? Like I don't understand. They're like he goes in and like, do you know what tentacle porn is? No? Oh man, you'll know now. And fucking puts his tentacle down his throat and eats his fucking heart. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's fucking gruesome and awesome and, okay, a little bit cool.
I still find it interesting that that's their main form of killing, is shoving tentacles down throats. Except for Akiba and Yuka.
I don't get... No, because in the first episode, he gets stabbed with a sword.
Yeah, Akiba does it with sword stabbings, whereas every other Orphanoch, except I think Yuka, it's just like tentacles come out of somewhere and jam themselves down someone's throat.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Because I think if I remember from future stuff, Yuka does her killing with her wings.
Oh yeah, because
Because she's a swan or something.
she's Black Swan.
Man,
Uh,
Kamen
so then
Rider
it goes
Stem sure went
straight
downhill.
into a fight on the beach where they're fighting, and I'm like, oh sweet, you get to see him, and I'm like, he put a glove on, he put a thing in the glove, he activated the glove, and the guy just stood there, and he's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh yeah, the camera
Yeah,
punch.
and I'm like, hello, you have a rider kick. Why do you need a shitty powered up? Fucking takes like 3 minutes to fucking activate punch. It's not like rider punch. You know, it's
Because
just
toys.
Pretty much, yeah.
no. They could have still sold the toy. It could have been a camera.
It is. It's technically a camera in its
No, I
normal
know
form.
that. But what I'm saying is, like with Double, the camera, the Bat camera, is one of the best selling of the toys for that line. And it did. The only thing it attached to was the gun once.
Oh,
Like-
attach it to the gun, and I think he did it with the shaft at one point too.
No, because on the shaft it's the spider.
No, I remember he did it. I forget what episode number it is, but it's like that weird pastry dopant thing.
I
He
don't
attached-
remember. I'll have to rewatch Double for the 4th time.
But yeah, he attached the bat to it and like did like a sonic attack thing or something.
Like I remember that the only time he ever used it was when the water assassinating guy was in the water and he flew over with the gun and he's like target locked and he blew him up.
Yeah, I think he did it a couple times with the gun, but yeah.
And then it goes. He's fighting and he's like, "I don't want your fucking belt." Throws it at her and like hits her right in the fucking chest with it. Get out of here! I'm leaving. Fuck you. Oh,
That's
your
pretty much been the show up to this point. Is Mari's
Oh.
just trying to keep him around, and he's just like,
your
"Fuck
arm is
you."
broken. Well, too fucking bad, bitch. I'm fucking leaving.
Well, the thing is like last episode she faked being injured to keep him around, and so he basically thinks it's a trick.
Oh, okay.
So it's basically him getting sick of her shit because that's what she's been doing for the last few
So
episodes.
she's been crying wolf, and
Among
Yeah.
other things, yes.
Yeah,
he
he
just
went
gets
total-
up and he's like, "I'm taking my Orphanok ass out of here." Oh wait, that's a spoiler.
Well, we all already
Wait,
know it,
yeah.
so
Yeah, he went full Admiral Akbar. It's a
Yeah.
trap.
pretty
And
much.
so he's like, "Okay, fine, I'll take you to the fucking hospital." He sits there, they talk, and then they go out and they have like ramen, and he's like, "The ramen's too hot," and she's just like, "Oh, you're a fucking idiot," and blows on it and eats it anyway. And he's like, "Oh, I wish I had breath." Like looks
Again,
at her
that's-
like I look at a donut. Like it's just like, "Oh man, I wish I had fucking breath." That's
Yeah,
amazing.
in an earlier episode, he was blowing on Robin, and she basically called him a bitch for not eating it super hot. So that was just her basically like, you're an
Making
asshole.
fun of him.
Oh, I get it. Okay, so I didn't see that part.
Yeah,
This whole
Basically-
episode was pretty much talking me getting shit on again.
yeah.
That's just
I'm not
the
gonna lie,
show.
this guy seems like he is a massive pushover and a worthless pile of shit, and also has a shitty haircut.
Shut your mouth.
Or what?
Oh
Or
snap!
what, bitch? Don't make me
You
take
mess
you
with
out
him,
back
you're
and
never
kill you
getting
like
on
Old
Cast
Yeller.
Ranger again.
I'll kill you. I'll take you out back and shoot you like Old Yeller or Orange for you anyway.
Ouch. I'm not the one that made the comment.
I can't tell because the fucking goddamn Skype icons are broken.
It was Biff, you know. This,
I'll kill all of you. How about that?
Well then,
Well, I mean, one of us is already dead, and he's the one that threatened you. So
I'll just turn all of you to dust.
That's my job.
curse your inevitable betrayal. That hasn't happened yet.
So they go to sleep in this fucking awning outside.
yeah, because
I'm just like, okay. I could have you could have used. I don't know what he did with the briefcase in the beginning, but I would have used it as a pillow because if someone would have stolen it, I would have known.
Yeah, because Keiichiro decides to be a hero and run off with it.
And then he goes in, he tries to hench it, and he's like, "Error! You're not an Orphanok, you piece of shit. Only Orphanoks can hench."
Pretty
Yeah.
much, and it throws itself off of him.
Yeah,
Like
and then
you do.
he picks it up and he's immediately knows 555 enter. Like, does all Orphanoks know this?
No, there's a cheat sheet on the inside of the phone. Like the top part where the screen is, it's all got all the commands that the
I
phone
thought it was
has.
a real phone though, like not the
Nope.
toy. Oh, okay, well that's stupid.
Because in the episode before this, he's just opening the thing up and typing in the numbers for gun mode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it has like a mode where it just displays what your cheat commands are.
Yeah, he's just like sitting casually on like a pile of like jagged rocks, just like gun mode, pew 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 pew.
If there is any scenes where it actually has a phone screen on it, I don't remember. I think it's just stuck that way.
Whatever.
Since it is a weaponized cell phone and it's not going to be used for much else.
He henshins, and then he has an unhenshined, unchoreographed, unimpressive fight. Like, and he's
you mean where Faiz kicks the fuck out of Faiz?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
and
one
it's
of
like, I'm gonna go after you on my motorcycle. Oh, clothesline. I'm like, dude, what did you expect? You're not gonna fucking go and use motorcycle foo on him. Like,
right, you're not Wing Knight.
Yeah. Whatever.
But then the motorcycle wakes up and kicks the shit out of Faiz.
He's like, oh shit, Faiz is gonna die. Wait, which Faiz? Oh, okay, well the guy who's normally Faiz is Faiz, and the other guy's Faiz is Faiz, and I'm gonna
Welcome to the show.
I'm gonna kill the Faiz.
Welcome to Faiz, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna kill that Faiz with the Faiz, and then that Faiz is gonna die, and then I'm gonna take his Faiz powers, and then I'm gonna eat his Faiz powers, and I'm gonna become Faiz and kill the other guy who wants to be Faiz.
Yeah, you really gotta you really gotta open your eyes to make sure you know.
God damn it!
I was wondering how long it would take.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm making some pies. Some Faiz pies. Guys, I gotta make Faiz pies.
Open your
You
eyes.
know
for
who
the
dies?
pies.
Open your mouth. We got some pies.
No, but I'm always the guy who buys.
Man, these jokes don't really justify us.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Dave! Damn it. There. Anyway.
You know what? Fuck it. My favorite type of dancing is jives. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, everybody. I'm gonna go get on a suit and ties.
I'm gonna end all your lives.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, calm down there, okay? There's no need. I can't even say it. Calm down, man. There's no need to get our wives involved.
Make sure you're not allergic to this, because you might get some hives.
Oh my god.
I can't even anymore.
Future Crunch, edit out this episode again.
Why are you saying edit out this episode? That doesn't make any
Edit out
sense.
the whole episode.
You know, the sad part is I've accidentally done that before. I'm just like trying to delete one section and I accidentally delete the whole track. I'm like, fucking hell.
That's pretty average for me. Control Z is a bind on my keyboard now.
Future Crunch, put the words "we're so sorry" on screen for the entire episode.
Why?
Have it blink red. Like, just a red blinking light in the corner. It's like, I'm sorry. Have a Canadian flag in the corner. Here, look at this.
I may try putting a Canadian flag in there somewhere, just for the hell of it. I don't know.
Well, anyway.
Moving on.
So, he takes the Faiz belt, and he transforms into Faiz, and he fights the other guys, and I did it again. He fights the other guy, and he beats the shit out of him, and kills him, and I'm like, he's punching his spines! Oh shit! I did it again!
Yeah. Yeah, because the monster this week is a cactus.
No, he's a durian.
Durian!
He's prototype
Mr.
durian, that's why he's gray.
Dangerous.
He's prototype durian, that's why he's gray.
I just thought he was some kind of animal with spines. I don't know. Like a
He was
porcupine.
He was definitely a cactus.
Yeah, I forgot they based him off of plants, too. I thought it was mostly animals. But, whatever.
At least he would. At least he could be. It could be worse. He could be fighting with scythes.
I'm gonna have to come up with a very interesting title for this episode.
You're gonna call it Senpai Notice Me
That could work.
because of the whole because of the whole the movie war between the Gaim movie. There's a whole senpai thing going on with the whole the second half where he's like, "Senpai Kaito, notice me. I started Neo whatever."
Yeah, that was weird. He like turned Baron into a religion.
Yeah.
He had
He's like kissing, stroking his picture, and I'm like, dude,
he
gross.
had like a bunch of. He had his stock photo shrine.
Yeah.
I mean, Baron's not a bad religion. It's just a weird religion.
Thou shalt not be weak.
Hey, there's
They have one
Gokuism.
commandment.
Anything can be a religion.
They have one commandment: thou shalt not be weak.
And the other commandment is look out for swords in the stomach.
I thought he got impaled with his own spear.
Wow. Okay. So then, after that, he's like, "I'm keeping the fucking belt," and she's like, "Okay." And I'm also keeping the bike, and she's like, "No, fuck you, my bike." How dare you try it? Okay.
You know what I just thought about? What's her name?
Mari.
She's full of lies. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's true, but still, just,
I was holding that in.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Wait. Shit, dude. Why'd he have to die?
Lots of people
Spoiler
die.
alert! Spoiler alert! The fucking main character dies.
There's a lot of people that dies in Faiz.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
Faiz
guy
is
from that, like that
body
guy
count.
from that fucking Gaim movie comes back to life. He's like, "I should have lived. You should have died." That's a Faiz spoiler.
Frickin'
Yeah.
KRT, yeah.
I had a family. I don't give a fuck.
If he had a family, it was a shitty one,
Yeah.
considering
Crunch,
that
I
guy.
have the perfect title for the episode.
Oh god, yes, do it.
What?
Things that end in eyes, and it's just AIZ.
No, things that end with eyes, and it's a fucking icon. Da 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 da.
If I could put icons in episode titles, I would, but I can't type out an icon in a YouTube title box.
I will make you an emoticon.
Parenthesis 0 or O parenthesis. There you go.
I'll make him a better one that looks like an icon.
Oh, that should be interesting.
Okay, so he bites, he bites, he dies, and
Then
he
he
goes-
becomes Rider Faiz.
yeah, then he becomes Rider Faiz, and then he dies, and then he guys. So he gets the belt full time because he's like, "Fuck you, bitch! I can't rely on you because if it gets stolen again, it's just gonna be error, and they're gonna take it, and it's gonna be like, oh, an orgasm because I am now Faiz." And
An orgasm.
here I am. It's episode 4, and what's her face? The fucking cunt decides that it's not time to give him the motorcycle, and I'm just like, bitch, he saved your life twice.
That's been her shtick this whole time. It's just every time, even though he saves her life, she still just gives him all the shit.
I swear to God, one of the episodes, he should just sit there in the sidelines and be like, "Yeah, you do it." No, I'm tired of putting my life on the line for you. You won't even give me. You won't even give me the time of day. You won't even give me a soft handy.
You don't even look at me during.
You know, it's sad you're making handjob jokes. I made a blowjob joke a couple weeks ago about that.
That's true.
I was like, you're bitching at him after he saved your life. You should be giving him a blowjob, bitch.
That's like the whole. That's a whole other can of worms that I don't want to open because of the whole fucking
Because
debate
Kabuto.
over. No, because of Agito,
No.
and we'll
I thought
talk
you
about
didn't
that
wanna-
another time. But
I thought you didn't want to open the can of worms because of Kabuto.
no, because Kabuto sucks.
But worms.
Nah, not worth my time. They're not even worms. They're green. Worms
Oh.
are green.
Yeah.
Then they turn red. Worms aren't red.
Yeah. Well,
You can cut them open and they're bloody, they are.
No, they're not. Worms don't have hemoglobin. You dumb fuck.
There's a type of worm called bloodworms, and they're
Yeah,
full of...
that drink blood. Yes. One type of worm over the
Right
50.
on Radio, Episode 8, Worms Aren't Red.
So wait, would you say that if an Orphanak got the Faiz belt, he would have an orgasm?
That's
Stop.
terrible.
I don't think that would work because it's not really a pun; it's a play on words. So you should learn to, take a side sight there. Come on.
Play on words can be funny. I mean, most of the titles are play on words,
Yeah.
especially for this podcast.
Yes.
I'm
What was
sorry.
what was last week's? The action figures speak louder than words or something? Because you guys were
Yeah.
talking about them for an hour.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Literally, we talked about toys as
Okay.
our topic last week, and these two just
Okay.
went nuts.
I have an idea of how to make Mara useful. She could use a disguise.
God damn you. Do you think they'll eat some pizza pies?
I already made a pie joke!
Yeah, but I put the word pizza in front of it, so
Oh
it's a
my
different
god,
word.
okay, well I'll make apple pies!
I think they'd much rather have some fries.
Spoiler alert! The Han Solo shot first! Guido dies!
I'm really glad. I heard you say that, and I was like, oh god, don't you dare do it. Don't you dare do it.
I was worried about that too.
And then it's like, oh, thank god. Oh, thank god.
I could, but don't piss me off. So
Yeah.
Biff,
That
close
made-
your eyes.
so what happened at the what happened at the very, very end? Like there was a scene that I missed and I can't
I
remember.
believe it was Yuka sitting on stairs by herself after her massacre, and then Kiba shows up and pretty much just is like, "I'll be your friend," and I guess takes her back to his place.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because she didn't have any shoes and he was like really feeling sad about it.
Yeah,
She's all like, wah, wah, wah. And then we have an outro, which I was not used to because I'm not used to Kamen Rider shows having outros,
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
credits.
Yeah.
I'm not used to Kamen Rider shows having credits.
Right, it's normally just like, here's next time.
Yeah.
yeah. They say next time.
Next time on Superhero Time.
Next time on Kamen Rider, Ghost. Faiz.
Oh my god, so yeah, that's my rant. I underplayed it a little because I didn't want to start screaming because my throat hurts and I'm drinking beer, and I don't think beer is really good for a guy who is having a sore throat.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good combo.
So, but yeah, Faiz, fuck you. Like, guys, Faiz sucks.
The early episodes are pretty.
Guys,
Wonky.
Faiz dies. There we go. I did it.
Well, we already covered the Yongo special, so yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We kind of started off this podcast with a big fuck you to the show we're going to be reviewing.
Because we didn't
It's like-
think ahead on that one.
Yeah, here's the Yongo special. Okay, now that you guys know that secret, we're going to go watch Faiz now.
Yeah.
Well, that's because we didn't
Well,
realize that
okay,
you hadn't
It
seen.
could have been worse. You guys
But-
could have literally copied Castranger and went for December.
Yeah, we're not doing.
Oh, no.
The closest we do to theme months is, let's see, doing talking about Decade in February because Pink. That's about it.
And I think
Yeah.
Dragon Knight, because it was like a new adventure for Kamen Rider in America.
Yeah, that's next month.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
Because that's kind of our side show. It's just we take a single episode and just talk about a show for the whole episode.
That's fine.
Our first one was Deno. It was just me and Biff bitching about it.
Because I was
No,
out of
it's-
town, sort of.
Why is Deno the worst? Like, you know why?
Because it's awful.
No, you know why? Because they made too many fucking movies to retcon the endings.
Oh, you mean like Deno with the Tokugers?
Yeah.
And Deno with O's and Deno with every other fucking Heisei rider?
Too much. I know he's a time traveling wizard thingy, but no.
I'm just waiting for Deno and Ghost. Jesus Christ.
Go back in time and save Tucker before he gets killed.
No, it's gonna go back. He's Decade's gonna
Deno?
no, thank you. Deno is gonna show up, and he's gonna show up to Ghost. He's gonna show up with Ghost, and he's gonna go there, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, I see that you're dead. I have a proposition for you." Stay dead. And he leaves. I took your coat. Here's the thing. You know how Decade could fuck over, not Decade, how Deno could fuck over Ghost? Take one of the icons and go forward in time.
Oh.
I'm gonna go forward in time, let's say, 30 days? Good luck!
And then he'll just make Napoleon that or one of the other random icons that exist.
Yeah.
Yep. Like Kamehameha, or whatever that was.
Oh,
Kamehameha, yeah.
Yeah, King Kamehameha.
Yeah, I saw
It's
a video
an
for
orange
that.
icon, I was happy.
It was yellow.
Well, it's a yellowish orange, like a pineapple.
Yeah, I saw that and it's like...
I can't color well. I don't math good.
Indeed. So, I think...
Alright, guys, so we're gonna end this with a surprise.
If we had any to work with, sure, but...
Well, the surprise is you should follow me on Twitch.
Yeah, pretty much I think we've finished the episode. So yes, thank you for listening and putting up with the insanity, because holy crap.
I think this episode's like 2 hours long.
No, we started at like an hour in.
Oh, okay.
It's about an hour 40 on my recorder right now, so...
Oh, well, close enough.
I'm just
We
glad
can vamp for 20 more minutes. Come on, guys.
I'm just
Do it
I
for
just wanna
Faiz.
say- I just want to say about Faiz, I'm really glad that Takumi's getting all of his supplies.
Oh my gosh.
You know what happens when an Asian person says supplies? Sounds like surprise.
Yeah, I heard a joke about that once.
Well, guys, I'm sorry to say this, but I gotta go eat some fries. Bye.
I already made that joke.
So yeah, thank you for listening to the insanity, and thank you to our guest for being here and making things interesting.
Go watch Castranger. It's a better show.
Wow.
I mean,
Well, to
I'm
be
not
fair,
wrong.
I was gonna say, Biff, is he wrong?
yeah, unlike us, Castranger actually has production values.
You have a budget.
Yeah, that's also true, because you guys can support having your show on Podbean, whereas we're using Podomatic.
Yeah.
Automatic. That sounds like something. Like attacking the pod people.
That'd be a weird
And
movie.
we're gonna leave this. We're gonna leave with a slow crawl of Doggy Kruger's face slowly going into yours. Bye, everybody.
Man, I really hope those Baron and Knuckle suits dries. Because they fought in the rain. Get it?
But he dies.
Yeah, but it was raining,
They
so
both
the suits had...
dies.
Well... Yeah, that is true. Like, that was like pure, like, murder.
It's murder-suicide.
That's almost as bad as Crunch. If you want to stop recording, you can already.
I was just gonna pretty much say, yeah, show's over. Bye, Biff. Do your thing. Damn it, quick.
Oyasumi.
Oni-chan senpai noticed me!